Hey everyone, I wanted to do my top knives of 2012. Top in the ones I used the most, the ones I enjoyed the most. Not necessarily the ones that are the right ones for you or the best buys or anything like that. Just the ones I enjoyed the most for 2012. For a variety of reasons, and I'll just explain it. And they're not ranked in any particular way. I'm just going to pull them up one at a time. For a good little EDC that I've used decent amount over the 2012 Benchmade 707 Sequel. I like it because it's easy to carry, it's small in size, has a big swooping blade, and it's pretty nice. So I carried that one a lot. It has the axis lock. And as far as one that I found that has pretty good value, I did carry it. And this is a low cost one, but this is the Buck Vantage knife. Basically it's a S30V blade, bossy treatment, G10 slick scale, CNC scales. Pretty good knife. It's not the same high quality as some of the other ones you'll see here, but as far as a good buy, one I did carry, one that's sharp, fun to play with. This is what I enjoyed over 2012. Liner lock's a little thin. And as far as my, out and about hiking knife, the all-purpose one that I always fall back on, strong enough for whatever I may run into. Do a little adjustment here. Strong enough for whatever I may run into, and fun enough to make it fun to carry, the standard black Spyderco Paramilitary 2. This is the one I always take hiking because it's not a huge loss. If I do lose it, it is expensive, but it's not like I'm losing this a Benz or anything like that. This is the standard one. It gets sand in it all the time. It's an all-around great knife. The one that I bought that was pretty expensive over the year that I actually enjoyed the most was this Hinderer Slicer Grind 3.5 inch version. It has kind of an OD green scale to it. I used it somewhat when I bought it, boxes and stuff. I need to roll back to it. I tend not to carry these Hinderers as much because they do weigh a lot. They're bulky. Obviously they're nice, and I'm glad I have it. I need to start using this one again, but they're just a little bit more of a knife to carry than some other ones. So one of my favorite purchases over the year. My travel knife and water knife. Look at this thing. Spyderco. I think it's the H1 Pacific Salt. Tend to travel this one. You can see it's still full of sand. Not any visible rust. You can see the black's faded a little bit. I need to sharpen it up, but it's been a good knife. I think I brought this on 2 trips to ocean areas this year. Needs another cleaning with some compressed air. It's been a good one. And as far as one that was on my hunt list that I found this year, late in the year, that I actually like, is the HD7 from Emerson. No longer made. How about if I put it in frame? So that's a fun one. I have been carrying it. I have been using it. I sharpened it a little bit based on some tips that you all provided on one of my videos. I do prefer that it was a straight edge blade rather than serrated, but it is what it is. It's a knife that I enjoy. So, and lastly, The knife that I carried the most and used the most was the standard micarta large Sebenza. How about I get those things in frame? So that's what I used the most, carried the most. Great knife. It holds up extremely well. All kinds of heavy use I used it for. There's just not any hint of wobble up and down. I would say it's the highest quality knife that you've seen in this video. You could argue that the Hinderer is higher quality, but I have not used that one as much as the Sebenza. So those are the knives that I used the most and enjoyed the most in 2012. What are yours?